And welcome to this week's episode of The Language Lady. I'm your host, The Language Lady. Today's topic is going to be about communicating with families. And I'm sure many of you have come across a situation where you are trying to communicate with a family. There's no interpreter around. You don't want to use their son or daughter to interpret. So one of the best tools to use that I have found that has really helped me is called the Translator app. And it's literally called Translator. It is green. The icon is green. It looks just like this. Okay. Translator. But what I'll do is I will link it below so that you can see it a lot better. And what's really great about this is that it allows you to click on it and in the moment and communicate with the parent when you're in a pinch, when there's no one around. So I'm going to just do a quick demo so you can get a feel for what it's like. But when you open it up, it's going to look like that. You'll have a microphone, you'll have two-way communication, a camera, and a keyboard. Those features on the bottom are for other uses, but today we're just going to be talking about the microphone feature. The first thing I want to do is click on the microphone, and I want to set the two languages that I'll be speaking in. What's really nice is that if you'll notice on the bottom, there's arrows going back and forth. So whichever language is the first language being spoken is going to be on, I'm looking at it's going to be on my left. Yours it probably looks to the right. So I have it set already for Spanish to English. So because I'm going to simulate that I'm going to do the part of the parent and the teacher. So because I'm the teacher, I speak English, the parent speaks Spanish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch them over so that English is first. I'm going to click on the microphone and speak into it like this. Good afternoon, how are you?
Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás?
So now the parent's going to reply, so I will click the arrows so that Spanish is the dominant language and the parent can reply. Estoy muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
Okay. So as you can see, it is a very, very convenient tool. It's right on the dot, really quick, and it's just a very convenient way for you to connect with your families. Now, obviously, for parent-teacher conferences or if you need to make a phone call home, there's a multitude of other wonderful services that are at your disposal. I know in my school district, we have Language Line and Interpretalk. We use Language Line for Spanish and Interpretalk for any other language, but every school district is different. So I'm going to link those below as well. With Language Line, what it is that you get to find an interpreter, and they have a multitude of languages, and they connect you, this service connects you with an interpreter. They call, or you can do a three-way conversation and you call the parent, and the interpreter will interpret everything that you're saying back and forth, what the parent says and what you're saying, which is wonderful because I know a lot of families teachers feel like they don't feel confident enough to communicate with families, and this is a great tool. So I hope that this was a helpful tool for you. If this is something that I know this is something that's been requested of me many times, and I just haven't had the chance to make a video on it. But if there's any other topics that you would like me to cover, please comment below. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me a lot. And I'll see you next week for more videos on ESL and everything about making content comprehensible for your English language learners.